Welcome to another fascinating episode. Today, we're diving into a topic that might seem ancient but has a profound impact on our understanding of faith and identity. We're going to explore how God guides Abraham through three fundamental processes: the promise, the covenant, and the oath. It's like a divine trilogy. At first, God speaks to Abraham and promises him incredible things, then establishes a covenant, and finally, an oath that sustains the people of Israel to this day. It's as if God is building a solid relationship, right?
Yeah, that sounds wow. But wait, what does oath actually mean? Is it like a contract or something?
It's like a contract, but with a much deeper spiritual weight. God swore to Abraham that he would never forget his descendants. It's an eternal commitment. This is fascinating because in our everyday lives, we all believe in something, whether it's religious figures, phenomena like UFOs, or even myths. But that basic belief isn't the same as faith.
That's interesting. So does faith require something more than just believing?
For someone to have faith, they must have developed in their life the promise, the covenant, and the oath. Abraham's faith is incredibly manifested when, upon being called, he obeys and leaves a place without knowing where he's going. It's like he's on an epic adventure, right?
Yes, like in those movies where the hero jumps into the unknown. But what happens next?
Well, Abraham's descendants end up in Egypt, a place that, while not good in many ways, God prepared for his children. Egypt, despite its idolatry and pride, becomes a cultural assimilation hub for God's people. It's as if God is using Egypt as a training ground for his people.
That's so wild. So, was Egypt like a kind of school for them?
When Jacob enters Egypt, he does so during a time of drought. Although the idea is for them to be preserved, in God's mind, Jacob is the one preserving Egypt. It's an unexpected twist, isn't it? Joseph's family settles in a good position, and over time, Jacob's descendants become filled with pride.
But isn't pride a good thing in certain circumstances?
Here's where it gets complicated. Pride leads to slavery. After years of oppression, God's people cry out for help. When Moses arrives with the instruction to free them, many don't believe in him. It's a moment of great tension.
Wow, that sounds like an action movie. But how does God show his power amidst all this?
God demonstrates his power through the plagues in Egypt. Throughout their time in Egypt, God's people develop a sense of identity, even though they enter as a divided family. The experience in Egypt also fosters tolerance for mixing and a reliance on the bare minimum, which will bring them problems in the future.
That's so deep. So, does Egypt become a kind of social laboratory for them?
The hallmark of Egypt is pride, and the exodus of God's people is a crucial moment that showcases the humiliation of Pharaoh and his empire. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most challenging circumstances can lead to stronger growth and identity.
Incredible. It's like every challenge they face prepares them for something greater. I love it.